Man, so many females in this. Bro. Hold on. Like, nigga, what is you doing, man? What you got going on here, bro? What you here for? You the who? Dude, I don't know what that is. Long face ass nigga, praying man, looking ass nigga. You think you freak or something with these dirt ass dreads? Nigga, you ain't no referee, man. Don't be blowing this thing ass with
get this nigga up out of here, girl.
You from the school or church, nigga? You the pool who?
Pool man.
What the fuck is a pool, man? You built like a pool. You look like these pool cords. Long shoe ass nigga, funky socks ass nigga.
Good, you straight, cuz.
You straight? Alright, man. Take your ugly ass on there and clean that pool, man.
Wiggle head ass.
Little boot ass nigga, fucking short ass nigga. Don't look.
And I be like, talk your shit, cash. I'm finna talk my shit real quick. Cause you bitches know what? Get your weight up if you wanna fuck with me. Yeah. And bitch, get your cake up. Yeah. Let me talk to him real quick. Yeah. I been a problem. Came in the game and bitches got shaken up. You bitches been rapping, it took me to step on the scene, take the city and wake them up. These bitches be fake, call them paper cups. They gossip while I run my paper up. These bitches imposters, can't sit at my table, can't get on my roster, my table full. Don't kick it with bitches, they sit back and listen, they ready to tell all your business. They sit back and watch me, they mad, they can't stop me, they hate it when I make an interest. Got money and your shit descending. Yo nigga popped up in my memories. He used to be calling me, went out and bothered me, spend all his bread on these stitches. I'm doing the dish like I'm Dane. I'm smoking like my name was Jane. Took off like a rocket, broke your niggas' pockets. If I say I want it, I got it. Don't put too much energy if it ain't benefiting me and I'm making profit. I'm flying, I'm all in the cockpit. You trying, but this shit is not it. Connected and I'm well respected. Don't call me unless I get a check in. Play with me and we can get reckless. Play with me and shit can get hectic. Big money, big hundreds, I'm out of your league, so you need to quit stun. Can't fuck with me, that shit impossible. They calling me Kim, I'm unstoppable. Get your weight up if you wanna fuck with me. Get your cake up if you wanna fuck with me. Bitches mad cause they can't keep up with me. Niggas mad cause they can't lay up for free. Get your weight up if you wanna fuck with me. Get your cake up if you wanna fuck with me. Bitches mad cause they can't keep up with me. Niggas mad cause they can't lay up for free. I'm too real for a broke nigga. Need a dope boy that's a go-getter. I'm too real for a fake bitch. Find you somebody to play with. I took it back to the basics. Gotta go hard, I like spinning faces. I'm in they faces, only blue Benjamin races. I'm on the move, I ain't pacing. Yeah. I'm breaking the rules and I don't care. I'm covered in jewels and I bling. Burr. He boosts my ego, he feed it. If I was guilty, he pleaded. Don't ask nobody for nothing. Double C's all on my buttons. Now I'm up all of a sudden. Red on my shoe like I'm bloody. Flipping money like gymnastics. Shopping sprees, that's a habit. I can show you how to do it too, but you know these bitches be capping. I see your mouth steady running when them fingers should be thumbing. I get my own, I'm in my zone. I'm back my cheese like an omelet. You wanna do it, I done it. You gon' see I really run it. I'm the coldest bitch in this shit. Just know if it's cash, you can't fuck with it. Get your weight up if you wanna fuck with me. Get your cake up if you wanna fuck with me. Bitches mad cause they can't keep up with me. Niggas mad cause they can't lay up for free. Get your weight up if you wanna fuck with me. Get your cake up if you wanna fuck with me. Bitches mad cause they can't keep up with me. Niggas mad cause they can't lay up for free.
Yeah, I already know what it is. It's the Proof in the Pudding podcast show. And I go by the name of Sion 919. Tonight is about to get real lit up in here. Yes. Yo, I'm excited. Yo, I'm lit. Yo, I'm excited. We got a dope artist in the building, the rap queen of Tennessee, Kash Monayy up in the building. So how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm glad to be on the podcast. You know, we finna be lit real quick. Talk to the people, let them know what's going on.
Yeah, and that's dope right there. So, yo, we just seen that video. I like that one right there. What inspired that record?
I just felt like it was different from my other records, and I just felt like I needed to. That was like my come out record to kind of just let people know, like, get your weight up if you want to fuck with me,
Right.
Like the line that I said, like, I've been a problem. I came in the game. I woke the city up. Y'all been repping, like no shade or nothing like that.
Right.
But it was just a record to just kind of let people know, like, I'm here. I'm finna go hard, like, and I don't know, it just turned out to be a good record, you know. I got so much good feedback from the record itself. So when I dropped the video, just like, you know,
Just
it
take it
was
to
all
another
love.
level. Yeah, and that's the thing right there. It's a dope record right there. So you said that's your first really like letting them know
Thank you.
I'm not playing.
Yeah, that was just my like, okay, y'all done seen. I was in the mode like, okay, y'all done seen what I could do, but this is like really what I can do. Like, so
Right.
I just wanted to take it to another level. Like, that was kind of like my pop out record after Get a Bag, because everybody like my other song Get a Bag. That was my first. That's the song that made me notice.
Right.
Was the Get a Bag song, and of course it's on YouTube if anybody want to check it out. It's super old though, because that wasn't my first song, but that was my first video. It was kind of like, you know, just my coming out video, and so I just kind of wanted to go a little different with Get Your Weight Up. So, you know.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, yeah, you definitely came hard on that one. It's like, I'm definitely impressed with the lyrics, right? You're a lyricist. So on that one, how important was it to make your statement? Like you said, it's my coming out. So how much pressure was that coming up with the record for you?
I wouldn't say it was any pressure. And I just say that just because I just believe in my writing. And like by this time I had kind of got better with my delivery, because my delivery was like such an issue for me. Like, I wanted to stop. Like, every time I record a song, I would be like, I'm not rapping no more, because my voice just be sounding like a baby and my delivery. So Get Your Weight Up, when I dropped that record, that was like, outside of Get a Bag, I did a couple things there, but that was like my record when I really felt like I knew my sound, and it just came together so perfectly. Like, everything about the record I love, because some records I hear and I just like, you know, but when I dropped that Get Your Weight Up,
that was it.
I was like, yeah, this the one. Like,
yeah, and that's the thing. It's a dope record and it's a solid record right there. So it's like you sound comfortable. When I say that, it's like, yo, like you said, I didn't know the backstory, but when I hear it, it's like, yo, you flexing on the track, you having your way with it, and it's like, so to think like, yo, this is my coming out. You was awfully comfortable, but it's like you had already put the work in by now. So it's like, I know how I want to sound. I got all the jitters out the way, and you definitely
got everything out. I know like what I don't need to do, what I don't want to sound like, you know. So I just put it out there and it came together.
Yeah. All right. So dope video. Yeah, I got a couple scenes out there. You got the pool, you got the cars and all that. So what was that like shooting the video?
It was fun. At first, you know, Black people, we ain't never on time.
Right.
It was nerve-wracking at first, because, you know, it was supposed to start at a certain time, and you know how I didn't really know who would come, because I kind of just, everybody that came, like, I've been knowing them, and I invited some extra people, but you never know who's gonna show up for you when it's time to do something. So that was an issue for me too. I was like, time is counting down, you know. It's kind of, you know, it ain't here yet. But, you know, if people came, you know, people was worried about being late. A couple of people, they wasn't gonna come because they was like, I'm like, no, we ain't even started. It's supposed to start at 3. It's 4:30. Wow. We just never shoot. But it was fun. A lot of energy. A lot of people came out. So it was nothing but love. And that's one reason why I love that video, because it was just nothing but love, and the community and the city and everybody just came out, and it was dope. And after that, I was like, after I shot that, I was like, okay, like I've been knowing I had some supporters, but you know, people really fucked with it.
Yeah, that's the thing right there. The rap queen of Tennessee. We're talking about what part of Tennessee you in?
Jackson, Tennessee.
Jackson, Tennessee.
Have you heard of it?
I heard of Jackson, Tennessee. No, I heard of Jackson, Tennessee.
Yeah, it's like an hour from Memphis.
About an hour away from Memphis.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was that like growing up there? For the people that may not know, we're gonna take it back to the beginning now. What was it like growing up in Jackson, Tennessee?
Small. It's a small city, but we're like the bigger city to a lot of surrounding counties.
Right.
So a lot of people, come here for like just a lot of stuff. But growing up here, I mean, it was cool. I love Jackson. Don't wanna, it ain't nowhere for you to live though. Like
Right. It's
it's
South
a
Philly.
retirement city. To me, it's a retirement city. Like if you got stuff going here and you straight and laid out, that's cool. But I just feel like to the younger people, to the people that can move on, like get out of Jackson. Like it's nothing here. Like it's literally nothing in Jackson. Like we just now. Have you heard of Slim Chickens?
No, I haven't heard of Slim Chicken.
Well, I don't know. I thought y'all might have had that, but like they just now getting one of them. Cause like I've been in where Murfreesboro, Nashville out it.
Right, I heard of that.
I've been there for about 5 years. So that's why I say get out of Jackson. Like it's nothing. Like our downtown area is like I don't know, like some.
It's different.
It's just not like the city. The city is where it's at.
Okay.
Like,
All right. So let's take it back to the beginning. When did you first start writing and getting into music?
So I started writing. I just always been a writer. I can't really remember when I started writing.
Right.
But I know specifically like middle school is when I really started to get into it because we had to. Like as in school, you had to write papers, you had to do this, and of course you want to do good. So I just always had an imagination, and I can tell you MSN. Do you remember MSN?
I remember
They used to have it. They used to have these community groups on there where people would write stories like B2K and Mario, just all the artists we used to be in love when we was little.
Right.
And like people would make stories and they would be so interesting because they would ask who want to be in the story and they would put you as that character. Wow. And I kind of took that and I made like a folder. Cause all the girls in school and stuff, they love B2K, this and that. So I used to write my own stories. I would put them in it, would pass it around the school, let everybody read it. Had the girls thinking like you reading the story, it's your imagination. So the girls thinking like, okay, I'm in the story, I'm dating Lil Fizz, this and that. So that from writing to just I just love writing contests and stuff. Did a contest in middle school. I won over all the schools, and then I was even published in a paper as well. Wow. And then after that, I was kind of like, high school, I always had a thing for English. And one thing a lot of people don't know is how I kind of get my words for my rapping. Like everybody else would finish their stuff in English, and they would just talk. I would pick up the dictionary and I would learn new words. Right. Like I would literally read the dictionary. Like we didn't have to, but I don't know. I just always, but I didn't know that this is what it was gonna come to, be rapping. So now I'm kind of glad I did that because it just helps me be a better lyricist. I just know, a lot of words, a lot of how to put stuff together and stuff. So it's all paying off. You think like back then stuff ain't gonna pay off and stuff, but in the long run it just be like, okay,
come back around.
I'm glad I did that when I was younger. Like I'm glad I got that knowledge. I'm glad I know a little bit more because it helps it's just helping my rap style, just helping everything together. So
right. And that's a fact right there. Fun fact about me, when I first started rapping, I used to walk around with a dictionary.
Oh, for real?
People thought it was the weirdest thing. They thought, like, why are you walking around with a dictionary? But for the same reasons. It's like to learn a word, to challenge myself. So I don't sound the same every time. And now
exactly.
Yeah, so that's dope right there. Yeah, that's one thing that I didn't know about you. Salute.
Yeah,
I think we got Memphis in the building right now. Salute. Memphis in the building. Klepto Guns.
What's up, Guns?
All right. So you writing the stories in school and all that. You realize there's something that you like doing. You enjoy writing. So it's like, let's talk what happened next. You went through high school, middle school doing the writing. You won a couple contests. How did your writing evolve over the years?
So, I used to be I didn't really write. Of course, I did my papers and stuff, but as I got older, I didn't really do the stories anymore. I was a cheerleader. A lot of people don't know I used to be a cheerleader in school because, like, my rapping, they'd be like, "You used to be a cheerleader?" Yes, I did. I cheered from like age 10 to like 18. I cheered from before school, made the middle school team, made the high school team. So I wasn't really into like writing and stuff anymore unless I had to.
Okay.
But then when I was about 21, I was dating this dude, and he was a rapper. And he just wrote a song, and randomly he was like, I think you should get on this song.
Wow.
And I'm like, I don't know nothing about rapping. And he had an in-home studio, so it was like really easy for us.
Right.
So I hopped on the track, and the track was dope. Like, the track was so dope that the first track I ever done, I opened up for this artist named Dunn Trip. Have you know Dunn Trip? I opened up for Dunn Trip at Up North. He's a really big artist here, him and Starlito. And I made a couple of songs. Like, that was real big for me because I was like, okay, my first song, I'm already opening at the club and stuff. Like, and I ain't even really no rapper. And then I don't know, like, I did a couple of more songs, and then people started knowing me for rapping, but I didn't take it serious because I was so young, and people don't understand, if you want to be a serious artist, like, it's more than writing. Like, you got to be mentally prepared because people going to come at you so hard. Everybody not going to like your music. Everybody not going to support. Like, it just is what it is. So I just wasn't ready. But then over the years, people asked me over and over again, we going to start back rapping. You should rap. You should rap. And I thought about it. I actually did go to the studio, did the song. Everybody thought I was going to start back. I ain't never start. So then last year, I don't know, I was seeing people starting to rap, and I'm just like, man, like, I can do that. Like, so I decided one day I hit this dude up that had a studio. His name was Chino. Rest in peace, Chino. He recently passed away. Which is so crazy. He just passed away like last month. But I reached out to him. I went to the studio, dropped the song, and everybody was kind of like, you back, this is that and that. And I just, ever since then, that was, what was it, August 2020 was when I dropped the first song, and I ain't stopped yet.
Yeah, that's the thing right there. So, all right, what things have you learned? Let's think back to that first session when you was in there. You said right before Carlito and Donald Trip, right around that area, right quick, right? You get on, that was your first song. You put that out, and it's rocking. What things have you learned now that you wish you would have knew back then?
I wish I would have kept going back then because, like, I was young then, and now I'm like older, and I just feel like I could have really branched out and did more back then. I just wish I would have stuck with it, but I've definitely learned to just try to. I'm still working on just trying to differentiate myself because I just want people to see me as a different artist, and I feel like I do stand out as a female artist because I don't know, my raps are just different. I rap about the same stuff sometimes, but it comes out differently. It comes out, I don't really know how to say it, but I've learned so much. A lot that I've learned is I used to be upset, or not even upset. I used to just kind of be like, oh, support this, support that. People ain't support me. But now I learned that, it doesn't even matter if a lot of people from your hometown don't support you. You got to reach out to other people. Like, one thing I've learned is to branch out. So I used to stay in that bubble and just try to get support from like local people. But the biggest thing I've learned is you got to network. Like,
facts.
That's one of the biggest things I've learned. And I feel like that's how I've got as far as I have, just by networking. And of course, now I'm not like back then. I was like a little nervous, and I really didn't care how I got on the track as far as like my voice, my delivery. But now it's just like I've learned how to control my delivery. It's just so much, man. It's just it's just so much. Like, you just grow and you just learn so much every day. You learning something new. If you a serious artist, every day you gonna learn something new.
Yeah, and that's a fact right there. You was also on the Cypher. I think it's you and 3 other females on there.
Yeah, was it 3? Yep. No, 4. 4. It
4
was
other
5 of
females.
us total.
5 total. All right. What was that experience like? Rapping on the track with 5 other females.
It was dope. It was fun because how it started out, I just had a vision and I was like, well, I want to do something different because ain't nobody like from our area done anything like that. And like, you normally see a lot of people in competition, I guess, and they
Right.
don't really want to work with us. So I was like, okay, I want to do something different. So I made a post. I had a lot of girls respond. Like, you wouldn't believe, it was supposed to be 12 of us at first.
Oh, wow.
And I know when they was asking, like, how many is, I'm like 12. But I'm just like, in my head, I'm just like, people say they're gonna do stuff, but then when it's time to do it and get the work done, people gonna fall out. So in my head, I'm just like, be patient. Y'all thinking it's gonna be a lot of people on this track. It's not, because I know some people, like, they're just not gonna stick with it. They're just not gonna be committed with it. And that's cool. Everybody, ain't ready to, or just move at their own pace, I guess. So it ended up being us 5 and it worked out perfectly. Shout out to Big Girl. She working super hard. Shari Banks, Ken Lavish, Tay Campbell, they all putting in work. They all got their careers going right now. So I loved working with them. That's why I'm gonna do a part 2 to it. I may add 1 or 2 new females. I'm not really sure on that yet, but it was a dope experience, and how it came together, and it just takes, they are all like humble, and nobody's a hater. Everybody just want to bring each other up, and when you get that type of group of people together, like, it just works.
Yeah, and that's the thing, and it definitely worked. Y'all ever got to perform that song live before?
We haven't. A couple of opportunities we had, but sometimes it's just hard to get everybody on the same page, because okay, we can do it this night because I got a show, I can bring everybody on, but then somebody else I already got a show booked or can't do this or that. But it's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen soon. Either this one or the part 2 we gonna do. We might do both, but ain't happened yet. But we gonna make it happen.
Okay, so did y'all record it in the studio together, or did y'all all just sing your parts? How did y'all put it together?
No, and it's the crazy part, because I ain't know what I was doing. I ain't know what the studio, like, I just didn't know. Like, I was just like, what I'm gonna do is have everybody send their verse in. I don't know if the engineer gonna be able to do this or not.
Right.
We just gonna see. So I just had everybody send their verse in, and the guy that shot the video, he also is an engineer. So I dropped my verse at his house, and when I dropped it, I sat there with him and we put it together. So shout out to Kilo for doing it too, because I ain't know how it worked. I just sent him every verse and he just filled the track in. So it just worked out.
All right, so what was the shooting the video like for that one?
Kilo. His name is OTW Kilo. He a rapper too. Shout out to him. He rap, engineer, shoot videos.
All right. What was that experience like when y'all shot it? You and the girls coming together. What was that like making the video?
It was fun. And at first when I got there, I was like, okay, we're gonna make it work, because I didn't know, like, the props and stuff. Everything was so spread out. We really I ain't gonna say we really didn't have it together.
Right.
But we kind of just was going with the flow. But then, stuff started coming together. I'm like, okay, we got all these props on the table. Let's do this, do that. It was fun. And hopefully, I'm trying to think of a theme for this part 2. I want part 2 to be a little bit different since we done did part 1 already. Right. I just want it to be a bit more lit. I ain't gonna say lit, because we was lit. I ain't gonna say lit.
Yeah, it was lit.
But I don't know. It's gonna be fire. Y'all gonna like part 2 better than part 1. That's all I can say. But
Okay, right here while we right here, I'm gonna play that video. I'm gonna have you introduce it while I pull it up real quick, and we're gonna check that, and then we'll be right back. We're gonna let them watch the video right quick.
Okay.
Let me make sure I got it real quick. Matter of fact, hold on. We're gonna go to Got It Back. My bad. We're gonna go to Got It Back. Throw the Got It Back. Got It Back. You can intro that one.
Intro this one.
Yeah, Got It Back though.
Oh, throw it back.
Nah, Got It Back.
Got it back.
Got It Back.
Got a bag. Oh, you got Get a Bag on there?
Yeah.
Okay. So, this is Get a Bag. This is the first video that I've ever shot. It was my maybe third song that I put out. But yeah, let's Get a Bag. Check it out. My first video. So if you sing Get Your Weight Up, you watch this, you're gonna see Get Your Weight Up. You're gonna be able to see the growth in the video and the growth in the music. So here we go.
All right.
You popping pills, I'm popping tags.
Hey boo, what's up?
Cash, tell me why I had to chase some hoes at the club for you last night.
Girl, for what?
Talk about Cash ain't getting no bag, she ain't got no real money. All this right here, like, just extra.
Just, yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to show these hoes what I'm talking about.
Period.
Anyway, fuck them hoes. You trying to go outside?
Yes, let me know the time and the place.
Okay, I'm gonna get dressed and then I'm gonna sleep.
Alright.
Alright, bye.
Yeah. You popping pills, I'm popping tags. Ho, go and get you a bag. Tell me why you really mad. Is it cause I'm on your ass? Is it cause ice on my wrist? Is it cause I am that bitch? I ain't fucking with you mad hoes. Oh lame ass, need a bag hoes. Oh you mad, get a bag. Oh you mad, get a bag. Oh you mad, get a bag. Running it up on the ass. Oh you mad, get a bag. Oh you mad, get a bag. Oh you mad, get a bag. Rubber bands for the cash. I am just stacking it, flipping it, double it, fucking let's triple it. You wanna know how I'm getting it? Go ask your nigga, he giving it. Playing these niggas for dividends. Playing with me, I don't recommend. But we know that you a mad hoe. Get off the dick, get a bag hoe. You the same bitch that be acting all talking, capping like you got some honeys. You gotta get on the wait list. I got it right now. Tell me the price, I want it. My bitch is dead, they bout their cash. You and your bitches some mad hoes. We popping bottles, looking like models. Y'all going out like some sad hoes. You popping pills, I'm popping tags. Ho, go and get you a bag. Tell me why you really mad. Is it cause I'm on your ass? Is it cause ice on my wrist? Is it cause I am that bitch? I ain't fucking with you mad hoes. Oh lame ass, need a bag hoes. Oh you mad, get a bag. Oh you mad, get a bag. Oh you mad, get a bag. Running it up on the ass. Oh you mad, get a bag. Oh you mad, get a bag. Oh you mad, get a bag. Rubber bands for the cash. Pussy pretty and I'm popping. Mad hoes tryna stop me. Drip when I want a pimp, when I want a bad bitch, I got options. I'm a big boss, you a rookie. Getting $40 for the cookie. You should just fuck 'em for free. That's a little minimum fee. Get a bag, get a bag, get a bag, get a bag. Oh, you mad? Let me find out. I don't need a team, I'ma ride out. All I ask about is the cash count. I get what I want, fuck the amount. I do what you don't. Check my account, just like a check. You gotta bounce. You popping pills, I'm popping tags. Ho, go and get you a bag. Tell me why you really mad. Is it cause I'm on your ass? Is it cause ice on my wrist? Is it cause I am that bitch? I ain't fucking with you mad hoes. Oh lame ass, need a bag hoes. Oh you mad, get a bag. Oh you mad, get a bag. Oh you mad, get a bag. Running it up on the ass. Oh you mad, get a bag. Oh you mad, get a bag. Oh you mad, get a bag. Rubber bands for the cash.
Right there, go. Who made that beat right there?
That was everybody's favorite song for so long. Like,
yeah, that one go hard right there. Who made the beat on that one?
This guy named GYWU.
Okay. So you put that out. You said the club. I know the club was rocking with that one. Did you get a chance to perform that song?
I still perform that song. I always do that song first because everybody love that song. I used to do it last because it was my course finale song. But
Right.
now that I do Get Your Weight Up, I do that one first.
Yeah.
And I do Get Your Weight Up.
Okay.
I only done since I ain't Throw It Back ain't been out that long, so I only did Throw It Back once though because somebody else is in it and we only did it once. So
Okay. So that's the thing right there. Let's talk about performing. What's been some of your best performances so far?
My favorite one has to be the Memphis Hip Hop Awards.
Hip Hop Awards.
That was probably the biggest stage that I was on and the
Right.
biggest crowd that I had. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna perform next year because the nominations came out and I got nominated for one last year. Ain't win though, but I was like, okay, I just started. You know, it was good to be nominated, but I got nominated for 3 this year.
Wow.
So I'm thinking I might hit the stage again. I'm still trying to decide, but that was probably my favorite. My first performance that I did. K Stylist, are you familiar with him?
I heard of K Stylist.
Me and him had a show at a Lyric in Jackson. That was my first show ever, like since back rapping.
Right.
And that was one of my favorites too because I had just all my friends came out. But I got a gang, Cash Gang. They always come out. But like I had people coming from Nashville and just a lot of support and like that just being my first show back the way it went, like that will always be one of my favorite performances. Like I don't know, in this year I done did a lot of performances, so
Right.
it's just they all I like all of them, so but them two probably like my favorite. What's up, Justin? This who shot Get Your Weight Up and
You gotta get your weight up.
who shot Throw It Back.
Okay, so we got Throw It Back coming up right there. Yo, we can play Get Your Weight Up again because we played it in the beginning, so people might have not been in here. You want to throw it to it right quick?
Yeah. Now I can just they can go. Are they gonna be able to rewatch this?
Yeah, they can rewatch it. Yeah, it's at the beginning. They can rewatch it on the
people
playback.
like on my sites and stuff that weren't able to catch it tonight. I'm make sure they come. I'm putting their face tomorrow.
All right, okay, so we're gonna post to the streets and all that. So all right, so boom, let's talk about that. Right, performing, writing, or recording. What part do you like the most of the process? Is it on the stage? Is it coming up with the idea, or laying it down in the studio?
Performing. I love performing. And I just say because I've just always been a performer, like not rapping, but when I was young, my mama, she passed away now. Well, she passed away in 2004, but like she's not here now.
Right.
When I was little, she had her own cheerleading team. So we did talent shows. We did every surrounding county parade. I was a baton twirler. So I used to be in the parade, twirling a baton. Just chilling, like, so I just always, love to perform, love to be out there. So it's like with rapping, it's just like people always be like, you hit this stage, you are performing. I'm just like, it's just what I do. Like I just love to do it. Like it's just in me. Like what they say, you gotta be in you, not on you, it's just in me.
Yeah, salute. For what I say, you've been working. All right, so let's talk about that, right? You're putting in the work, building your brand. What's that experience been like for you looking back now? When you first started to where you are, did you ever think you would be here at this point?
I ain't gonna lie. Like, I kind of figured I would get here. And I just say that just because, like, I do work so hard. Like, I take so many opportunities. I do these shows. Like, I promote so hard. Like, even I don't care if don't nobody like it, if don't nobody is whatever. Like, I'm always promoting. I'm always networking. So I figured I would get to some point. Of course, I ain't where I want to be,
right.
But I'ma just try to keep going strong, hoping people notice my work ethic, hoping people notice like that I'm serious. Like it's definitely different though. Like from where I started when I first started rapping, the support has came a long way for me too. But I had supporters at first, but now it's just like I'm getting supporters from like like you, like
Right.
from different cities, from different places, and it's just I love, like all that. I love it. I don't think people understand how grateful I be. Like I be so grateful and just so thankful because people ain't gotta rock with me. People ain't gotta mess with my music. So it's just coming from then to now. Like I just appreciate everybody who been rocking
Right.
from the beginning. So yeah, like
And that's the
it's
thing is that
exciting. It's just
you done came a
exciting.
long way, and you getting, like you said, you putting the work in, so you're getting everything that you deserve, but you're working for it. So it's like over time, right? We talked about branding and performing and stuff like that. How it's not just music. You said a
Exactly.
powerful
It's
thing.
not.
It's
It's
like,
way more than just music. A lot of artists think you just drop a track and boom, you supposed to make it if it's hot.
right,
But no, because it's a lot of dope artists. Like it's a million dope artists out here. Like, and some artists I be kind of upset at because I'm like, you dope. Why you don't push yourself? Like, ain't nobody just gonna find you. You gotta promote it. But I just try to, and that's one thing too. A lot of people can tell you like I don't try to take from nobody. Like I'm gonna be me. Like when I say I deem myself the rap queen of Tennessee because I'm gonna show y'all why I'm the rap queen of Tennessee and
right,
like how I made my name Kash Monayy. People just started me calling it. How I made myself the rap queen of Tennessee. They gonna catch on because I'm gonna keep working. And it's
right,
been like it's just been flowing. But like how I tell everybody, like it ain't no competition at the end of the day. I just tell every artist promote, promote, promote.
right.
Like, cause if you don't promote, if you don't believe in yourself, then ain't nobody gonna believe in you. So
And that's the thing. And you're definitely working, and you're definitely putting it out there. So it's like the mindset is like you come in and you already see it. Like I'm gonna speak it into existence almost. Like yo, I'm the rap
exactly, I'm
queen
just
that.
speaking it into existence, and it's catching on because people like, everybody wanna know like why you call yourself that or like how you get that name and some people gonna be like, what make you the rap queen? Since you know what I'm saying, I
Right.
take all this smoke like, cause that mean you gonna look me up and I'm gonna show you.
Wow. Okay, so let's talk about Tennessee because there's a lot of music history from Tennessee, a lot of greats, a lot of people that came
hmm
from Tennessee. What's that experience like, and what's the sound like in Tennessee for the people that never been? What's the vibe out there right now?
Tennessee. I think Tennessee got some of the best rappers. Like Jackson do too. Jackson got a lot of good rappers. But we just ain't nobody been put on or discovered here yet. But we are very close to Memphis, and it's just different. It's just a different vibe. Like you think about like Pooh Shiesty, you think about Moneybag, you think about Dolph. Like the vibe is just different. Like I don't know. Like it's just I just feel like they just in their own league, just like how Atlanta in their own league,
Right,
Detroit in their own league. Like don't sleep on Tennessee. League, put Tennessee in there because Tennessee making a wave right now, and especially these last 2 years,
right,
they've been pulling artists out of Tennessee. That's why like I'm working so hard because I'm like, okay, they starting to notice people here. Like finally, of course, like we been had Gotti and stuff like that. A
right.
couple of artists, 3 6 Mafia, LaChat, all them, but for a while it was kind of like, okay, you pulling artists from everywhere else, but now people looking at Tennessee now. Like people want to know like and it's just a dope sound. Like I don't know, it's just us. Like we just it's just Tennessee.
No, I feel you on that. So what's the indie scene like out there? Is it like, yo, what's the music scene like out there for indie artists?
um, it's getting better because it is a lot of people down here trying to make opportunities for artists. Especially like in these surrounding counties, I've noticed like they starting back up with more award shows. They starting like I know in Memphis, it's the guy that does like the Memphis Hip Hop Awards.
Right,
I guess he's like industry. He know a lot of people, and I like what he does because like he's having a showcase. I think like on the 4th or something like that. Where they'll I think they're gonna sign an artist at that specific one,
right,
but it's just dope because they starting to give showcases where all of the artists can hear each other. And if you like an artist, you can network, you can kind of see what's going on. So it's getting a lot better because a lot of us are running into each other. A lot of us are meeting each other all because they having all these indie artist showcases and it's getting a lot better. I would say.
Right.
I just feel like this year, I don't know why, but this year and last year and maybe like the year before, they're what did they say? What did he say? Independent is the new major.
Independent is
So
the new major.
I think it's chances are getting higher for independent artists. Like, of course, everybody want to get signed, but if you put the work in, like, and you got a good chance of doing it. Like, if you're a dope artist and you actually
Right.
put the work in, you got a good chance because indie artists are they making it right now.
They
Like,
making it. And that's the thing, is like you got the opportunity to make your own money.
yep,
Stuff like that, set up
exactly.
your own
And it's really
situation.
better if you can go independent. It's way better. It's just harder because you're gonna have to do more work if you're gonna go independent. You don't have that label, therefore you doing all the behind the scenes work. Cause like even with me, people be inboxing me all the time. Do you got a manager? Is somebody booking shows for you? This is it. And I'm like, no, I'm doing all this on my own. Like I got a team of girls. I call it Cash Gang. Just anybody who support me, we just say Cash Gang.
Right.
But we doing all this stuff. Like if I need an idea, like if I need them for anything, they help. But like as far as everything, like it's just me. Like I'm just trying to make a name for myself.
Wow. So that's the thing, right? So you got two girls, they supporting you, right? Are you the only
Hmm.
artist, or do they do music too?
Well, one of my friends, she sings, and she's a very good singer, but she don't take it seriously. I wish she would.
Right.
And then we have like a brotherhood group, BTH. They have like two guys in there that rap. So sometimes we'll all like I know we did a block party in this place called Humboldt, and it was like them and me. So it was dope. It's dope when we do that because all of us go, y'all link up and
Right.
just put on a show. So but like as far as like Cash Gang, like I'm the only artist. Like they just like and people don't understand the Cash Gang that I call like it's maybe I don't know how many of us it is, but like them really like my friends. Like them ain't no I started rapping, they started supporting, we started hanging out. Like these are my friends from like third grade, like
Wow.
fifth grade, like a couple of people, I met a little later, but like these my real friends and that's why it works. Because you gotta have people in your circle that genuinely want to see you make it. And that's why it works. So, you know. A lot of people be like, I wish I had this and that. Like, cause like this ain't no group that I just put together. Like these are my people. Like they want to see me win for real. And plus, if I win, they win. So,
Man, that's the thing. That's the thing right there. Like you said, it's like people that don't have the support, or you
mm-hmm.
have the people around you, but everybody want to be on the stage.
Exactly.
Everybody want to play the same position. There's a position for
Exactly.
everybody. But you ever met the person? I want your position. I don't want to do that. I want to do what you want to do. Those are the type of people that ain't your friends. Those who,
Exactly. Like they understand, like they get it. They know, like I'm the rapper,
right,
like and we here for you. We gonna build you up because anything that they want to do, I'm gonna support them too. Whether they want to sell something, or they want
right,
to do something, whatever league they want to be in, we all gonna support each other. But it's just like the rapping is my league, and it's really where I need to support it because we on the scene all the time.
right.
But like we all support each other. Like, but you just gotta have genuine people around you if you really want to win.
Yeah, that's a fact right there. So how do you get in your zone when you're being creative and you're coming up with songs and concepts? How do you get in the zone? What's your process to get ready to record, to get in that mode?
Man, let me tell you, I gotta roll one up,
Right,
got smoke. I get to smoking, I get to thinking. I'm like, but it just be random. Like the song I'm finna drop Sunday. Like I'm a courier or whatever. The
right.
song I'm finna drop Sunday, I just be in the car and I be like, let me put a beat on, and I write a whole song in the car. Like
Wow.
I get it in my head and then I then write it down so I won't forget or nothing. But
Right.
yeah, just roll up, like just get an idea or I don't know, cause like it's weird, cause I ain't been in the studio since Throw It Back. We probably did that like a month and a half ago.
Okay.
So I'm just like, the song I'm finna drop. I really don't know how I want to go about pushing it, cause I'm already pushing these two. But it's like it's it's a hard track. Like it's like past Get Your Weight Up. It's just like let you know
Wow.
like who I am. It's this song is gonna bring out the rap queen of Tennessee, basically. So I
Right.
just gotta drop this video because before the year is over with, I'm gonna leave y'all with what y'all finna get next year. So,
So now this is where we're going, and it's on next year.
Yeah, this is what I'm gonna leave y'all with, so y'all can know. I ain't trying to. A couple people have got on to me because they like, you need to push what you got. Like, stop doing this, because a lot of people like, why ain't you pushing, get your, like DJs done told me, why ain't you pushing, get your weight up, like this a hit. And I'm finna go harder with it. I'm a single mom. I work 8 hours a day. Like, I don't have no free time, because when I'm not working, I'm doing something with music. I'm shooting a video, doing the photo shoot, doing somebody else's video shoot for them. Like, just whatever. Like, I'm always busy. So it's just like, man, it's a lot, but it's definitely worth it. So I'm going and drop that one little song for the end of the year, and we're going to go up.
All right, so let me ask you. You just said a thing. So how do you balance it all? Being a mom, working a full-time job, being an indie artist, you're pretty much doing the paperwork. You're the CEO and the artist. How do you balance it all together?
It's just a got-to thing. Like, it's like, I gotta do it. Like, because if I don't do it, like, and out of all the stuff I don't try to do lashes, nails, all this. I ain't stick to none of it. This how I know rapping is for me, because like, I actually been sticking to it, and I'm actually like, from there I would be making money. Like, I do make money like for like bookings and features and stuff like that, but me just starting, I know what it takes. I know I gotta make an investment. So it's like, I'm just that be a big thing, like with artists too. Like, it's expensive. Like, it's very expensive. Like, especially if you paying for everything on your own. Like, I pay for everything on my own. But I'm not complaining, because it's like what I want. It's just like, I gotta balance it. Like, I just try to, my family, they supportive. Like, my family, my grandma, my auntie, like, they're really supportive. So with that help, with them being supportive, it just helps me, because they know, like, they might have to watch my little girl or something on the weekend, because I only got one kid. But it's just a got-to thing. It's like, I know I gotta do it. I gotta balance it out. Like, it's just kind of, I don't know. Like, I'm just gonna do it because this is what I want. This is the sacrifice I gotta make. Like, being tired all the time, or I kid you not. Like, some mornings I be sleep and I wake up at 3 a.m. and start writing a song, and I just go back to sleep. Like, you just gotta make it work. Whatever you want in life, like, if that's what you gonna go for, you gotta make it work. Like, and my mindset now is, I'd rather be tired now. I mean, so when I get older, I can have my wealth, like, and I can just sit back and chill a little bit. So, just working all I can right now.
Putting the work in right there. And it's like you said, a got-to thing. It's like, I don't even,
It's
not even a
It's just
choice.
like a got to. Like, how you handle it? I got to. Like,
that's real right there. You're definitely making it happen. You're doing that. So let me ask, being a female in the industry, do you think it's easier or harder?
It's definitely harder. Definitely harder. Because, for one, you got to deal with the pressure from men. Like, mostly everybody I work with is professional, because one thing I do not play about, like, studio recording, all these. Like, if you're gonna try to talk to me, I can't record with you. Like, I don't want to mix business and pleasure, because then I'm gonna be uncomfortable, or what if something happens? Like, so it's definitely hard, because people, you never know who really want to help you being a female versus who just want to mess with you. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the hardest things. And then, like, it's hard being a female, because, like, these male rappers, females and males listen to male rappers. Female rappers, like, yeah, I'm gonna have males that support me, but they not really gonna just stream my music like that. So it's definitely harder getting support, but I mean, I don't know, like, male rappers, like, they just got it easier than us. Like, the whole rap game is hard, period, if you want to make it. But being a female rapper, it's just a whole different level, because people be wanting stuff from you, and I don't know. Females make it harder for other females. I don't know what the next female got going on, but don't be trying to come up here with it. Like, I'm here to work. Like, I make it known. Like, I'm very vocal and I'm very blunt when it comes to this rap and stuff. So, like, I make it known. Like, no, I ain't on it. Like, I'm here to work. I ain't, like, I don't have to do that before with somebody. Like, but.
Wow. And that's the thing right there. So it's like, how important is your brand controlling your sound and the way you look? Like, you know, how some people may say, yo, you need to wear this, you might need to do that. How important is you controlling your sound and your brand to you?
It's very important. Like I'm so good with constructive criticism, like honestly, and that's another thing why I didn't want to do it back then because I don't know how I would handle it back then.
Right.
But like I'm so good with constructive criticism, feedback, stuff like that. So of course I'm gonna consider feedback. You know, I'm gonna send my stuff to like my girls and stuff. Like, do you like this? Do you like that? I don't have people come to me and try to tell me like, you need to be this way, you need to dress like this, you need to dress like that. But you know, I don't mind people putting that input. But at the end of the day, like I control these. Like I don't like. I want y'all to help. Like I want everybody's input. But at the same day, like this is my brand. Like I'm gonna be over it. Nobody is gonna overstep me when it comes to this. Like, cause I don't have a manager.
Right.
Like if I had a manager or something like that, then okay, they can put in a little bit input. But right now, I know like what's best for me. Like, but I love sitting there and talking to people that's been doing this. I love like getting feedback and their experiences. Just you know them telling me what's going on. Like, but as long as everybody know, like you can't overstep me. But if you got something to say, you feel like this, you feel like that, yeah. Like I'm not gonna turn nobody down. Like oh your idea sucks. I don't need that. Like I'm gonna put everything into consideration.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that right there. So it's like creative controls is correct, and like you said,
But it
not
needs
letting
to be
nobody.
like in my in my area. If it's just way out of my range, like I ain't doing it, you ain't wearing it, this and that, then going on with it. But it needs to be
Right.
like, some
Right.
I could possibly rock with.
Okay, and that's actually real right there. So let me ask you, okay? So having the control, right, and the sound and stuff like that, controlling your brand, like you said, I'm doing it myself with the management. As far I don't have a manager, so I'm making the decisions on my own. I'm calling the shots, right? What's been some of the hardest moments or frustrating moments for you so far?
Some of the hardest moments.
Yeah, for you in your career since you started that.
I hate having to do like the behind the stuff managers should do, like releasing the songs, the royalties, the copyright, BMI, all that. Like I hate doing all that stuff, but I gotta do it because it just sometimes it be pushing me back a little bit because I just be like, man, I don't feel like dealing with that, but like it gotta be done. So
Gotta be done.
that's just one thing. It ain't really hard, but it's just something you wish somebody else could deal with because you already got to deal with everything on the front line.
Right.
Bookings, I wish. Hopefully now, like I done did my area, surrounding counties, all that, like so many times. So I guess the hardest thing for me now is just trying to get booked outside of my city. Like that's what I've been working on, like branching out, trying to network a little bit. But I don't know, it's just so much. But definitely like behind the scenes stuff, getting the paperwork and all that. I hate that type of stuff. But I have my days when I just dedicate my time to that. Like I know I gotta get this done, so I'm gonna dedicate this day to this. So I'm gonna knock all this out or something like that. That and just the bookings and stuff like that. Like them probably like the hardest part. Like cause studio dropping the song, like that's the easy part. What people don't understand, like that's easy. Like you can easily get in the studio, you can easily drop a song, like anybody dope, but your paperwork ain't in order, you could be missing out on money.
Right.
Like royalties out here. People release these songs on Apple Music and I ain't even got the proper stuff going on, and you don't even know your stuff getting streamed on playlists and stuff, and you ain't even get paid for it. So paperwork is probably like the hardest thing. Sometimes the attire, cause I'm getting better with this. I be so last minute. I be like, okay, I'm gonna do this and that. The day before the show come, I'm texting the gang like, I don't have nothing to wear. Like, I ain't going this and that and that. Like, I don't know. That just be hard for me because I be so picky. But I done got better at that now. Like, if put my outfits out. But hardest thing though is definitely gonna be the paperwork.
That paperwork is real, but that's the most important thing.
It is. It's the most important and the hard. It's just so much. It's so many sites. Like it's just so much you gotta have together.
Right. And that's the thing. So it's like a lot of times we hear the stories. People, they say, the industry, I signed a deal, bad deal. You just said a
Exactly.
powerful thing right there because it's
And
like
that's
they
the
want
thing
to.
with a lot of females rappers that I've been seeing too. Like, I don't know. Like, they be trying to get over it. Like, Meg had a bad deal. Somebody else had a bad deal. I can't think of who it was. But, like, that's the thing about being a female, too. Like, they think you a girl. They think, okay, we're going to get over on her. Like, because I done had people try to get over me. I done had people try to charge me double for a service just because I'm a female. Oh, you don't know that I know how to go in there and do it myself.
Wow.
Like, so, yeah, it be stuff like that.
Right. And you got to stay on top of it. And that's
You
the
got
thing.
to, because people be out here like for instance, Instagram.
Right.
It be so many pages inboxing, like send us $100, we'll promote this and that. It's like,
Right.
man, like you got to do research because some of them pages be fake, like, and they'll take your money, like, and they just ain't nobody viewing your stuff but the Armenians.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? You got a buzz. You're doing numbers, right? It's like I'm in North Carolina, so I found you from where you are.
And I know, and that's what I
So,
was when I went back and did my research. I had posted it on Facebook yesterday. Like, hey, from North Carolina, like that's so dope. Like, I cry about stuff like that. 'Cause how you find me?
you're dope, and you're doing your thing, and like you said, I'm putting in the work. I'm promoting. I'm getting it out.
Right,
You're networking.
exactly.
So you see the results. So it's like a lot of times, like you said, artists could be the dopest artists, and they have the skills as far as performing. But if they don't put that leg work in, they're not pushing the
Exactly, and
songs. They're not.
that's
You
where a
got.
lot of artists, mess up. Like, you can be more than you are, but and I understand life because life is like. People had life. Life hit people hard. They can't money, finances, there's so much to it. But when you get your mind right and like this how you want to make your living and this is what you really want to do, you'll get serious about it.
You get serious about it, and that's the thing. So like, what's your ultimate goal? Like, how far you want to go with it?
Man, I want to go to the top, but at the end of the day, like if I could go to honestly, like if I could get signed to a label, I would probably sign to a label depending on which label. I want signed to what's P Diddy label, Bad Boys.
Bad
None of
Boy.
them makes it. Like like he just I don't know what he be doing, but like 1017, like CMG, I wish I could sign to CMG. They need a female. And they right out of my city, like
wow.
so.
So that's the thing right there. So let me ask you.
Be
Right?
Duke, if you watching this, because I be sending you my videos all the time. He be looking. He'll be saying nothing, but he be looking.
So he's looking. It's right there in the city, right there. So like, yo, how does that inspire you? Like, how does that feel knowing there's people right from your city that already made it before you? Like, does that make you go harder? Like, they can do it, I can do it. How does that feel?
Definitely. It's never hateration. It's always motivation. Like when I see somebody doing something, or even if they ain't made it, like even if they just a local artist and they pushing, and they doing shows and stuff, like it's just our motivation. Like but for the ones in Memphis, cause like Memphis right down the street, like Moneybag, it's a couple of female artists that's coming up too. I be saying it's just our motivation, cause I'm like, okay, they putting in work, like, cause I just like I said, I just feel like if they can do it, I can do it. Like, but you just gotta put the work in.
Right. And that's the thing. It's like, yo, they done had a good year out there between him, Pusha, see a lot of them. Them guys that had a good year.
They have like cause I used to like my mixtapes. I used to be like, this song old, this is that. I don't really like this song no more. People like, you should keep pushing it. Somebody was like, well, Pusha, like he dropped his stuff 8 months. People didn't really get on his mixtape till like 8 months after he dropped it. Like, so I mean, it's hope out there. Like Moneybag, they had posted a picture of him. Like he had won the hip hop award. Like he was where we was. Like he was with us. Like, but now look where he is. Like, he had the #1 album in the world from Memphis.
Yeah, that's the thing. So it's like, yo, you can see yourself, the whole world knowing your name. You already got the star power, star quality. You already got the knowledge. You're learning the business side and things like that. So it's like down the road, do you see you just being an artist? Are you gonna branch out to running labels? How far when you think about it long term?
I ain't gonna run no label. But I do see me branching off. Because I'm finna start Like, this ain't really related, but I'm finna start a hair business. I'm finna start selling hair. It's $1 billion industry. So it's like, why not? I'm a rapper. I got the, fan base. So it's like, why not add a business to it? Y'all see I rap. It's going to be a little bit easier for me to, because I got females here, we love it. But I can definitely see, like, me branching to other stuff. I don't know, like, what yet. I can see me ghostwriting for people. Definitely. Just in the stuff, and maybe directing, how we be getting these videos, like Throw It Back, how we had to get out of Candyland idea and stuff. So, I definitely, if I run across another opportunity that's gonna make me some money, I definitely branch off into it.
Yeah. And that's the thing, you're creative, right? You have a creative mind. It's like you said, even from writing the stories and stuff like that. Do you think any books or scripts down the road?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's the thing. All right, hold on. I'm gonna throw it to the video while you get baby girl.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Here comes Sky.
Throw it back.
Justin Jackson visual.
Hey, speaking of money, bro, I just lost plenty money on them trash head types, fool.
How you bet on them niggas?
Shit, cause I'm from Tennessee, nigga. What you talking about? What? Yeah, you quit eating all that damn candy. I know this nigga ain't just pass out. Fuck.
Welcome to Candyland.
Let me see.
Pop that.
Pop that pussy for a real nigga. How it feel, nigga? He keep calling me a snack. This a whole meal, nigga. Ass fat, throw it back. He said I can't deal with you. All my girls got them racks. Plenty bottles in the back, and we like, go best friend, go best friend, go. Go best friend, go best friend, go. Girl, drop it down to the floor. Make the nigga throw a little more. Yeah, girl, drop it down to the floor. Make the nigga throw a little more. Oh, girl, drop it down to the floor. Make the nigga throw a little more. Girl, drop it down to the floor. Make the nigga spend some more. Show him why you got an ass like that. Bend it over, drop it, make it twerk. Show him you can make it work. Show him why you got an ass so fat. I been the baddest bitch, pretty red-headed bitch. Always sit pretty, but turn to a savage bitch. All of us baddies can't fuck with no average bitch. Pop out and skirt with your nigga in traffic, bitch. Yeah, he wanna see it in person. Pretty pink drip on his shirt, and I do this, ain't no rehearsing. Yeah, he wanna see what it tastes like. We be on go, ain't no brake lights. I might just fuck him to daylight. I might just fuck his head up. Bend over backwards and fuck his bed up. I get the going and I don't let up. Pussy so good he can't even get up. Yeah, I might drive down in the split. Get it up, get on the dick. He in my playground like he was a kid. I had him thinking his pussy was his. Drop it on the floor, make it bounce, make it shake. Pop it on the floor, turn around, show your cake. Throw it in the circle, it's about to be a wave. Throw some money, nigga, it's about to be a raid. Drop it low, yeah. Niggas throwing money everywhere, where? All about my dollars, nigga, don't be trying to holler, nigga, if you ain't gon' sit it over here. Pop that pussy for a real nigga. How it feel, nigga? He keep calling me a snack. This a whole meal, nigga. Ass fat, throw it back. He said I can't deal with you. All my girls got them racks. Plenty bottles in the back, and we like, go best friend, go best friend, go. Go best friend, go best friend, go. Girl, drop it down to the floor. Make the nigga throw a little more. Yeah, girl, drop it down to the floor. Make the nigga throw a little more. Oh, girl, drop it down to the floor. Make the nigga throw a little more.
Yeah, I'ma fuck it and leave, I ain't got no feelings. Deep throat dick, she ain't got no limits. Ass so fat that the price came with it. Give a dick off top, bread might come with it. On top of her shit, get that from her mama. Popping her shit, spend the bread on bundles. Nice ass niggas be ducks like Don. I ain't trusting no hoes, it's a hot bitch summer. Fucking up cash with cash. Big dick nigga, give a bitch whiplash. Chase a little bitch with a whole lot of ass. I'm for fuck bag, cost a whole lot of cash. And I'm like, work it. You want it, do you deserve it? Pussy for lunch, baby, serve it. Got a whole lot of cash, are you worth it?
Pop that pussy for a real nigga. How it feel, nigga? He keep calling me a snack. This a whole meal, nigga. Ass fat, throw it back. He said I can't deal with you. All my girls got them racks. Plenty bottles in the back, and we like, go best friend, go best friend, go. Go best friend, go best friend, go. Girl, drop it down to the floor. Make the nigga throw a little more. Yeah, girl, drop it down to the floor. Make the nigga throw a little more. Oh, girl, drop it down to the floor. Make the nigga throw a little more.
Kinfolk, get your freak ass up, nigga, in here moaning and shit. That shit was wet as hell in that moment. Where you go, Candyland? All that damn candy and shit. Give me some of that shit. Give me some of that. Give me some of that sound down. Appreciate it.
All right, so yo, what was that like? How did y'all come up with that collab?
So I don't know, like I haven't did like really a song like that with a male, like me featuring a male artist. So I just had a beat. I just came up with an idea, and like him, like the artist, the type he is, the songs he make, I just knew he would be perfect for the song. So it just happened to work. And then with the video, I'm like, I need to do something different. So I asked my friends, I'm like, I need a theme. And one of my friends was like, you should do Candyland. I'm just like, how's that gonna work? But man, we went to Sam's, we grabbed candy, like it just ended up working. Like, I don't know, like, but it was so fun. It was so much fun shooting that video. Like the whole tub scene, like this scene almost pissed me off because I didn't know how it was gonna work. But it was fun. It was. I just needed a different type of vibe. Basically, it's like how I came up with it.
And that's the thing. It's like it's a club jam right there. He definitely y'all compared to each other. It sounded good. Y'all both complimented each other on the song. So when you seen the playback, what's going through your mind when you watching it back? It's final. When the video is finally done and you watching it for the first time, what's going through your mind?
Loved it. I loved it. I loved everything about it. Like it just was dope, and it was different, especially like coming from somebody in our area.
Right.
Ain't nobody did nothing like that before. And like he's really known around here too. So it ain't been like a female artist and a male artist like I guess where we are has done did a song around here either. Right. So like it's don't go further. I got plans to push it more, and I got plans to push Get Your Weight Up more.
Yeah, and that's the thing. They both two bangers right there. So what was the reaction when you dropped it?
Oh, they loved it. They loved that video, especially like the candy. Like even when I dropped the picture of me in the bathtub with candy, everybody was like, "What? Like, what are you doing? Like, what's going on?" But when I dropped the video, like they loved it. So it was a lot of love, a lot of support. Okay. People still like randomly, because I got a pin on top of my Facebook. People are still randomly liking and sharing it at the blue. So.
Yeah, and that's real right there. So we talked about that earlier. Like a lot of times it'd be the people that they be watching, but they may not like it to share it. As an artist, how important is that? Let's tell the people how important is the likes and the shares in the comments.
It's not. I don't really like care too much. The shares, like, yeah, I care a little bit because, like, if you share it, that's how people gonna see it. So, and it just be like, I don't really care, but it be like, y'all watch my story though. Like, as soon as I post a story, like I can post a story in an hour, 400 views. I ain't got 400 likes, shares on my music. Y'all say y'all support, but you know, it's just all a part of the game. At the end of the day, you learn to deal with it. You learn to just realize like this is how people are.
Right, and that's the thing. You're doing your thing. You're building your brand. You're definitely out here making it happen. You got another joint you say you're about to drop in a few weeks?
Oh, I'm gonna drop it Sunday. I don't know when like I'm gonna get the video and all that done because I got a holiday photo shoot I'm trying to knock out. So just it'll be like soon though. I don't know exactly when, but
it's good. They can look forward to that.
You all right, see it?
That's the thing. So you think the pandemic it hurt you or helped you?
Helped, I guess, because they was giving that free money, and and like as far as like working and stuff, like I ain't never like I was blessed enough. I ain't never have to stop working or really go through no financial trouble. So
everything was good. All right, and you got the hair business you said coming. When can I expect that? Like next year?
No, I'm gonna launch it December 17th.
December 17th. Mm-hmm. They can find it on your website, or where is it gonna be?
I'm gonna have an Instagram page for it soon. So if you follow any of my social media like Instagram, Facebook, you'll be able to see the link on how to order. I'm gonna get a website up and running. Like one thing about me, I try to do everything professional. Right. So I'm trying to get a website up and running. If you follow me on any of my price is gonna be really affordable, really great quality hair. So any females, just follow me on any of my social media platforms, and it's gonna lead you to like the hair company.
Okay, so that's the thing. So going into 2022, what can people expect?
A lot more great music, great performances. Hopefully being in a different place now. Like I'm gonna keep pushing. Like I know God got my back with this just because how good it did the first year. Like I ain't never expect my first year to just go like this, but just expect more music, more creative, dope videos. Like every time we gonna bring some type of heat, something different. So
Yeah, that's the fact. That's the fact right there. You got 3 nominations. When is the awards? Is it this year or next year?
Look at my little girl trying to come here. It's February 2020. I don't know the date, but I do know it's gonna be February 2022. Hold on, Sky. February 2022. Last year was like the 20th, but I don't know. Just know it's in February.
February, so they can follow you on. They can follow you on all social medias, yo. That's the thing. I'm gonna jump to the video. We up out of here, yo. We up out of here. Thanks to everybody for watching. This is the Proof in the Pudding podcast, and we appreciate everybody for tuning in. This is Get Your Weight Up, yo. Thank you. Salute to you. Appreciate you.
Salute to you. It was a lot of fun. Great conversation.
Yeah, man, so many females in this. Bro. Okay. Hold on. Like, nigga, what is you doing, man? What you got going on here, bro? What you here for? You the who? Dude, I don't know what that is. Long face ass nigga, praying man, looking ass nigga. You preach or something with these dirt ass dreads? Nigga, you ain't no referee, man. Don't be blowing this thing ass with
Get this nigga up out of here, bro.
You from the school or church, nigga? You the pool who?
Pool man.
What the fuck is a pool, man? You built like a pool. You look like these pool cords. Long shoe ass nigga, funky socks ass nigga.
Good, straight, good.
You straight? Alright, man. Take your ugly ass over there and clean that pool, man.
Wiggle head ass.
Little boot ass nigga, funky short ass nigga.